Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. We're the Movie Couple. I'm Dustin.
I'm Wendy.
And we're going to be diving right back into episode 2 of Ahsoka. I have to admit, I liked the first episode. I was like, there was some good lightsaber fights in there. There was some good action, some good character development, some good storytelling. And you know what? I also like, it's less of an Ahsoka episode.
we were saying that.
Of a Rebels live action season 5,
which I don't think is a bad thing at all. Especially for anybody who really liked Rebels. Now I'm curious to see how the rest of the series, like if it'll continue. I feel like it'll continue to progress this way. And for the fans who haven't gotten a chance to watch Rebels yet, because there will be some people who, let's say, like watched The Mandalorian and they saw the Ahsoka episode, and then she comes back again in season 3, and they're gonna be like, "Hey, I really like that episode," but they never bothered to get into Clone Wars Rebels, not because they don't want to, it's just maybe they didn't have time or whatever. So I'm curious because I feel like for people who have watched Rebels, we can pick up and understand what is going on, the character dynamics, like why is Sabine this? And why is she important, and why is Hera important, and who is Ezra, and why are they going after him, all of that stuff. And for Rebels fans, we already kind of know the answer, because we saw it all happen, and so I'm curious as to those who haven't seen Rebels yet. So if you haven't, you're one of those people, let us know how was like your viewing experience of episode 1. I'm very curious to know.
And with that being said, let's dive on into episode 2 of Ahsoka and see how well Sabine survives that stab to... But of course, we've seen in a lot of other Star Wars shows, getting stabbed in the gut by a lightsaber doesn't really mean you're dead, unless you're Qui-Gon Jinn.
Oh, years later, still too soon. All right, let's watch the show.
This isn't just about finding Ezra. It's about preventing another war.
I've been looking for this.
That's too bad.
Sabine.
Very sterile looking medical room.
The droids. They took the map.
Relax.
You don't understand. I unlocked it.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
There were 2 galaxies, and then a pathway appeared between them.
Where did the path in our galaxy begin? What planet?
They took the map before I could decipher it.
No!
Did you keep a record of what you found?
The droids destroyed it.
This is why I wanted to keep it on the ship.
Don't say it,
How many droids
Ahsoka.
are there?
Okay, good.
2. I took one out. Ahsoka,
Get some rest.
wait. You need my help.
No, you've done enough.
Oh.
Oof.
You pretty much just handed it over to the people that I did not want to have it handed over to.
I think we saw this part in the trailer.
Yeah.
Where they did that,
This is where they actually opened the map or something.
And they had that, like, that dome that covered over them.
Yeah. I have to admit, Ahsoka, this series, everything looks really good.
Contact Morgan. Tell her I believe we have located the reflex point on Cetos.
Toil and Trouble. The witches!
Oh,
witches!
double Toil and Trouble. Oh,
What's that?
Oh!
The other droid.
Wait, was the droid waiting for it? Oh, waiting for her to...
I was hoping you were still here.
Oh.
Hiss at it.
As long as you didn't short out its capacitors when you sliced it up, I should be able to work with it.
Are you sure you're up to this?
Like me, this kind of droid is incredibly resilient.
Its memory core stays partially active even after termination.
And if you get the power levels right, you can recover the droid's memory.
And find out where it came from.
What happens if you get the power levels wrong? The head will explode.
Explode.
Calm your circuits, can pull the plug before it gets to that.
Perhaps we should perform this operation somewhere else.
I say go for it.
Because you're a hologram.
There's no time to relocate.
The circuit temperature is rising.
Anything?
Encrypted. I need a minute.
It's gonna happen right before she gets to the.
Yeah.
I'm not sure we have a minute.
It's overheating. Switch it off.
Not yet.
She'll get it.
Yeah.
I'm pulling the plug.
Oh, wait.
You should get it.
What is it?
This droid came here from Corelia.
The New Republic shipyard?
Morgan Elspeth had factories on Corelia.
Oh.
Her Imperial operation should have been dismantled after the rebellion.
Anyone check on that?
I'll meet you there.
Let's get going.
No, you need to recover.
I'm fine.
Girl, you
I
got
ju-
stabbed through the middle.
Yeah.
I haven't seen her in years, and the first thing I do goes sideways.
You're both difficult. I always thought that made it work.
Until it didn't.
You need to help each other.
You heard her. She doesn't want my help.
Yes, she does.
I still feel
Now
like
get some rest.
Hera's like the glue.
You're gonna need it.
Oh yeah, most definitely. She always was. We're gonna see her do some magic.
This place was not built by the Jedi. Whose work is it?
An ancient people from a distant galaxy. Would you like to see it?
Oh, that does kind of look like Dathomirian magic.
This is our galaxy.
Oh,
Ah, cool. Oh, look at that.
That's how everything lines up.
That is our destination, while Grand Admiral Thrawn is banished.
Pathway to Peridia. The children of the Jedi Temple call it that. It comes from old stories. Fairy tales.
Thrawn calls to me,
What?
across time and space.
Thrawn calls to her, huh?
You speak of dreams.
What happens when we find Thrawn?
For some, war. For others, a new beginning.
And for us?
Power. Such as you've never dreamed.
Oftentimes, that's what it's about.
Yeah.
Ahsoka Tano, this is Min Weaver, Regional Supervisor.
I was just telling General Syndulla that when the Empire fell, all Imperial assets were dissolved and redistributed, including those held by Morgan Elsbeth.
All the same, we'd appreciate a look at her former facilities and operations.
Well, I am quite busy at the moment.
I could make this a more formal inspection if you'd like.
Chopper!
Do the facilities still employ any of her former staff?
Of course, there's no other way to remain operational.
Ah, there you go.
Don't you worry about their loyalty?
Not at all. The average worker doesn't care about the nuances of galactic politics. They have loyalty so long as they're paid.
Sure.
And you?
I'm a businessman, General. My loyalty is to my investors.
Who are probably Imperials.
That's why corruption keeps happening.
Mm-hmm. Just corruption under another name.
Looks like connecting with Sabine paid off. I was wondering if you would consider bringing her back on as your apprentice.
Maybe we're both past that.
I think she could use some structure. So could you.
She's not ready.
That's pretty nasty.
Well, considering
I mean, it
a
looks
flaming
much better.
blade went through it.
Ah, I see you still have your lightsaber.
Ezra's lightsaber.
True, he constructed it, and by all accounts it served him well. Then he passed it on to you. You have since made your own modifications.
Oh.
So it is now your lightsaber. Or perhaps it is time to begin again.
He'll train her.
I don't think that's up to me.
Really?
I can't train if Ahsoka doesn't want to teach me.
That is an excuse. And a poor
I
one.
love him.
Hey. She quit on me.
The past is the past. Move forward.
It doesn't matter. I never had the talent, the abilities. Not like Ezra.
That much is true.
Thanks.
I have known many many Padawans over the centuries, and I can safely say your aptitude for the Force would fall short of the...
Well then, I won't waste any more of her time.
The only time you are wasting is your own.
Is that a hyperdrive core?
Yes. Refurbished from an SSD, ready for its new life, serving the Republic.
The new Republic Defense Fleet isn't building anything that big. What class of starship are they for?
Oh, there it is. Classified.
Classified. I'm a general. Nothing's classified to me.
C1, can you come over here, please? Perhaps you can help with the protocol here?
What other types of droids do you have in operation here?
Standard protocol types, as well as CCLs,
There's so
IW-37s,
many.
HV-7s, and other load lifters.
No HK class?
Assassin droid. I should think not.
Not even repurposed, you know, to stay on schedule?
No, I'm sorry.
I have seen such a droid. I could not object.
Where is this droid now?
I believe it is departing on that transport.
Uh-oh.
I said stop that ship. That's an order.
For the Empire!
Oh!
Oh, wow, yeah, it's all of them.
Yep.
Get the Phantom.
Right.
She's like, I'll take the quick way out.
I was thinking, like, throw the lightsaber to cut those.
Oh, I thought she was gonna remember how she...
Mm-hmm. Oh, like...
Let's go.
Oh, that guy looks so
cool. I'm excited to see Hera in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, look how deep she gets in her legs.
Yeah. I like his armor. It looks so medieval.
He has no peripheral vision.
Nope.
Who used the Force.
I mean, he is using an Inquisitor weapon.
Transport CT-05, this is General Syndulla. I order you to stand down and return to port immediately.
Oh, the guns. They're gonna make the jump.
Keep your lid on, Chop.
You don't want to get into a dogfight with Hera. She's like...
Nice. Wow.
Ready a tracking device. And don't miss this time.
I feel like he says, I never miss.
Oh, I thought it was more along the lines of blah, 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 blah. I love Chopper!
No, I did not go through your stuff.
Yes, you did!
Backup battery.
Got it.
Oh my god. You can really understand what he's saying this time.
Heck yeah. What's that?
That's a get the hell out of Dodge, I think.
Oh.
Oh.
Come on.
Ah!
I'm kind of surprised she didn't, like, continue to chase.
Now, Chop.
Nice. Okay.
Good work, Chop.
Tell me you have good news.
We got a tracking device on that transport.
Oh, is this her armor? Oh, yep.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. The helmet. Let's go short here, Sabine.
Mm-hmm. one quick slice.
It's a sharp knife.
Mm-hmm.
She's got a lot of hair.
Oh.
Look at her in her outfit.
I'm ready.
We'll swing by and pick you up.
Ah, she looks so good with the short hair.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm wondering if this is that final...
That scene
at the end
from
of
Rebels.
yeah. But she doesn't have the staff nor the white cloak.
Yeah. It is giving that vibe, though.
Yeah.
She's got the hood up and everything.
Nice haircut. It's more me.
I have just received a transmission from General Syndulla. It appears the transport was traced to the Denab system. It has remained in orbit around the planet Cedos.
Oh, well, at least they're going in the right direction.
Mm-hmm.
Take us out. Padawan.
All right. Are we gonna see?
Interesting. Oh.
They're gonna repair it.
Well, no. They're building. I think that is like. It looks like one of those warp rings that would go around a Jedi starfighter starship. But if it might be, that looks like for something much bigger.
Installation of the final hyperdrive has begun.
Soon the Eye of Sion will be complete, and we shall deliver Grand Admiral Thrawn from his exile in the Far Galaxy.
The appearance of Ahsoka Tano on Corelia troubles you. Balin, what do you see?
Reach out with your feelings.
Her presence in the Force is elusive, and her determination is vivid. She's coming.
Nothing can prevent our journey.
To kill her would be a shame. There are so few Jedi left.
Sentimental.
Truth.
Oh. Interesting. That was interesting.
I want more.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we're building up some intrigue with this.
Yeah.
I want to learn more about them so bad.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like, you know, with a lot of the Disney Plus shows, whether it's like Star Wars or Marvel, they will use the first few episodes as they need to for a setup to set the, you know, the foundation of it all. And especially for this series, it's not just like an Ahsoka story. You know, it covers... There's a lot of history there. Like, you would have to watch The Mandalorian to kind of get a gist of, like, her introduction into the live-action world of Star Wars. You would have had to preferably have watched Rebels to get the rest of the history.
And then before that, you have to get all of Clone Wars.
Yeah.
And even before that, the Clone Wars movie. You know, Ahsoka's been around for a really long time.
Yeah. So just kind of like how I felt about the first episode, I thought it was solid. It's doing what it needs to do, tell the story. And I like that in this episode we got to see a little bit more of Hera. I feel like in episode 1 we really didn't have a choice but to really focus on like Sabine, because her relationship with Ahsoka is going to be, I think, really important in this series. And they already like sort of, how do I say it, established that, okay, they had their differences. They had a falling out. It's been years, but they've both kind of grown, and they've come to terms that they're just going to butt heads, but they're going to continue the training.
Yeah.
For her to become, you know, for her to be her Padawan again. So, which I feel like I kind of already had a feeling it was going to come to it, but I like that they didn't put it at like episode 4. When it's halfway over.
They're really definitely getting the team together. The fact that it's going to be the two of them going on this adventure, continuing their training. And I'm just excited to see this story play out. I really, really hope that we get to see some of the things that we've been dying to see from Rebels. And I'm just excited for this story. and just really curious on where they're going to take all of these new characters that we've been introduced to, and if we're going to dive more into the witches of Dathomir.
Yeah,
I want to see that.
I'm glad that you brought that up, because they titled this one "Toil and Trouble," which you can kind of think back to the Shakespearean, the double Toil and Trouble. So I thought it was going to focus on Morgan just a little bit more than it actually did. Like, I get it, it's an Ahsoka / Rebels show, but like, if you're gonna name the title that, like, I thought we'd dive into maybe her history of it. Yeah. Well, especially since they dropped that nugget in episode 1, you're like, oh wait, hold on, what? That was not on my bingo card.
Nope.
For the Ahsoka series, so. But maybe next episode, I don't know. Because the first one was aptly named Master and Apprentice, and they definitely showed that.
Yeah.
And for this one, it's kind of like, okay, they just slightly touched on, like, again, that we already know that she's, with the witches. So, I don't know. I was hoping for a little bit more. But looking forward to the rest of the series. You were talking about getting the team back together. So we've got, obviously, Ahsoka, Sabine, Hera. I would love, and Chopper, can't forget Chopper. I would love for somehow Zeb to come into play.
Yes, I hope he makes it into at least one episode.
We already saw him in, was it Mandalorian?
Yeah, and I really hope that when they start, if they dive deeper into the Night Sisters, that we get a little bit more of Mother Talzin. And I know technically, I think she is dead, because there was like a whole plot with Darth Maul and Sidious, but I want to see more of the Night Sisters more than anything.
Yeah, excited to hopefully get a little bit more like expansion on that. So with that said, that is our thoughts for episode 2 of Ahsoka. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Come back every week for the next, I guess, 2 episodes down, so the next 6 weeks. Right? Yes. Yep. And we will see you in the next video. Bye, everybody! Ahsoka!